In today's video, we're going to be working on surface area of a right circular cone. On the right hand side, I put the formula. It's pi r squared plus pi r length. We get the pi r squared because here in the circle, let's find the area of a base, and we know that the base of the singular cone is a circle. So remember, if you remember, the area of a circle is pi r squared, and then we're going to find the lateral area, which is pi r L. Okay. All we're going to go ahead and do now is plug in the numbers where we're supposed to plug them in. We have pi times your radius. Your radius is going to be 2 square plus pi. Radius is 2, and our length is 7. So we're going to go ahead and write 2 times 2 is 4 pi plus 2 times 7 is 14 pi equals 18 pi. Remember, some of your teachers are probably going to tell you to leave your answer as pi, and some of your teachers will tell you to go ahead and solve it. When you go ahead and solve it, we're going to use pi as 3.14. So when we multiply 4 times pi, we're going to get 12.56 plus, when we multiply 14 times pi, we're going to go ahead and get 43.96. When we go ahead and add that, our surface area is going to be 56.5 inches squared. Remember, you can have to answer it, depends on your teacher. You can have it as pi, or you can go ahead and solve it. And remember, we're solving it as pi to be around 3.14. Okay, on number 2, we go ahead and do the same thing. We're just going to go plug in our numbers. We're supposed to plug them in. We have our pi, our radius is going to be 4 square plus pi. Our radius is going to be 4, and our length is going to be 8. So we're going to go and multiply 4 squared is going to give us 16 pi plus 4 times 8 is going to give us 32 pi. And we can go ahead and add 16 pi plus 32 pi is going to give us 48 pi. And again, we can leave it as that, as if your teacher wants you to leave your answer as pi. Okay, we can go ahead and solve it. And we have 16 times 3.14 to be about 50.24 plus 32 times pi, and 32 times pi is 100.48. So then we're going to go ahead and add 50.24 plus 100.48. This is going to give us 150.72 inches square. Okay. I went ahead and did step by step with you guys. On the next examples, I'm gonna go ahead and skip some steps, so you can go ahead, if you still need help on steps, go back and look at the video over and over. And don't forget, if you haven't done so already, to go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. In example 3 or 4, like I always say, challenge yourself. Try to go ahead and do it and solve it by yourself. I'm going to go ahead and skip some steps here, but if you're getting confused when I'm skipping steps, go ahead and see example 1 and 2, where I didn't skip no steps. And like again, just plug in your numbers where they're supposed to go. Formulas on the right hand side. Pi is what we're using as, and try to solve it, okay? So for number 3 and 4, I'm just going to plug in and skip some. So our radius is going to be 7. So we have 7. We have pi 7 square plus pi. Our radius is 7 times 13. So we're going to go ahead and 7 times 7 is 49 pi plus 7 times 13 is going to give us 91 pi. When we add that up, we're going to have 140 pi. Then if your teacher wants you to leave your answer as pi, you leave it as 140 pi. If not, we're going to go ahead and multiply this right here. And then we're going to multiply 91 times 3.14. And then we're going to go ahead and add all that. When we go ahead and do all that, our answer is going to be 439.6 inches square. Okay? And we're going to go on number 4 now and do the same thing. We're just going to plug in our answers as pi, r as pi, and r is going to be 12 square plus pi. Our radius is going to be 12. Our length is going to be 20. We're going to go and multiply 12 times 12, which is going to give us 144 pi, plus 12 times 20, which is going to give us 240 pi. We're going to go ahead and add that. If your teacher just wants you to leave your answer as pi, it's going to be 384 pi. If your teacher doesn't want you to leave your answer as pi, go ahead and you can multiply 384 times 3.14, and your answer for surface area will be 1,205.7 inches square. Okay? And once again, don't forget that if you know your friends need help, don't forget to share the video. And once again, thank you for watching.